One of the classic examples of good is the story Jesus tells of the Good Samaritan in the Bible, Luke chapter 10. A beautiful story. Someone who is compelled to act when they see brokenness in the world. And I'm convinced that's what happens when the Holy Spirit is living inside of us. This goodness rises. It compels us to redeem stuff and change stuff. But back to this story. The thing that's always puzzled me, the heroes were meant to be the priest or the Levite. They're both dedicated followers of God, their roles to help other people follow God, but they pass by this wounded guy on the road. Why? And maybe we could be like that, more like that than we'd like to admit. We don't know why they didn't stop, but we do have some ideas. In that culture, religious leaders weren't allowed to touch blood, so the problem could be religion. It was a dangerous stretch of road. Maybe it was fear. That's why they didn't stop. And fear can get in the way, can't it? It could be the amount of time it would have taken to stop and help this person. And religious people tend to be too busy. Like, we've got to slow down. And maybe the Levite didn't do anything because the priest didn't do anything and he didn't want to show him up. And so it was a people-pleasing problem. Maybe that's why they didn't stop. They also lived 18 miles away in Jericho, they reckon. And so heading back after a long shift, they're just tired. They can't help anyone. So I wonder what challenge would be to us personally. Religion, fear, too busy, people-pleasing, and too tired to help. They could have stopped and reflected God's heart, but they didn't. And so today, let's find time to stop, to look around, to see if we can do something and act. Last point, the story is actually to highlight who Jesus is. He's the ultimate Good Samaritan. He's the one who stops and rescued us. I was the one at the side of the road, beaten up by life, who'd walked down the wrong road. He rescues us so we can rescue and help others.